is up, everybody? How is it going? It's time for another rip-roaring episode of Pickup Playtest. How's everybody doing today? I hope it is swell. I'm doing pretty well because it's time to visit a nice classic from my childhood. It is time for Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. Get a load of this demo gameplay we got going on right now. It's pretty standard stuff. It's a really nice, graphically speaking, very nice port of Super Mario Brothers for NES, but yeah, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes here, and you'll see that basically one of the biggest things about this game that sets it apart, other than being able to be like taking it wherever you go because it was playable on your Game Boy Color, is quite a bevy of extra features, which we'll be getting to as the video progresses, as well as just an overall screen crunch effect. I, in fact, lovingly refer to this game as Super Mario Bros. Screen Crunch Edition. By the way, I also really enjoy this world map as well. You don't really get this in the original stuff. I don't even think you got this in the Super Nintendo re-releases of All-Stars. So, right away, this world map adds, in my opinion, a quick little bit of extra personality, a little bit of extra flair to this version, which is very appreciated. But, yeah, one of the biggest things right away is the fact that, like, oh man, the screen is so tiny. And yeah, when you try to play an NES game on the Game Boy Color, this is what you get. You actually have to press up and down here, like I'm doing right now, to scroll the screen up and down all the way. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I say that mildly sarcastically, because obviously it's not a blast, but... like, do you think... back in the day, first of all, did you own this back in the day as a nice alternative to obviously not being able to like take your NES wherever you go? Do you think that the screen crunch is a nice sacrifice to have to make in order to have this on the go? Because I personally would argue that yes, it is. It's not the one-to-one ideal way to play the original 1985 Super Mario Brothers. If you're just looking for the the vanilla experience, but at the same time, for being able to take it on the go back in the late 90s when the Game Boy Color craze and the Game Boy phase in general was just red, smoking hot, this was a killer app, basically, to be able to take Mario Brothers on the go whenever you want. It's like, yes, please, all of this in my Game Boy Color right now. Need I say more? I played the absolute garbage out of this game back in the day, so... quite a treat for young me to be able to have this game, because, to be honest, I think I played for a longer stint of time. Nice, I love how I made all that effort to get up there, and then I misjumped. Oh well, we'll just continue the normal way, the scrub way, the non-secret way. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I honestly think I played more Game Boy than I did NES when I was a kid. I think it's balanced out as time goes on, but when I was a kid, I much rather would pick up a handheld and play that. So being able to not have to sacrifice my access to a really good rendition of Mario Brothers was a huge plus for me as a kid. Yeah, it's obviously a screen-crunched experience, but what you lose in perspective, you gain in portability, basically. This is one of the levels where it first becomes like pretty apparent, like, oh dear. You can literally not see all of the tree platforms unless you scroll the screen before you make your leaps. It's definitely definitely something that you need to get used to. Alright. And it makes that little sound effect when you're trying to scroll. I was doing some test recordings right before doing this actual one, and nice. I got clipped by a red paratroopa that I actually couldn't see fully. I think it was this guy right here, as a matter of fact. I also want to go on record saying that my Super Mario Bros. 1 skills are not the sharpest. I grew up more so with Super Mario Bros. 3. That was actually pretty much one of my first, if not my first, video game of all time. And the physics the way I like to put it as far as Super Mario Bros. 1 versus 3 is concerned, y'all can give me your opinion if you feel as inclined as well in the comments or on Twitter. But the way I see it, when I compare Mario 1 to Mario 3, they're both classics, obviously, but in my opinion, Mario 1 introduced the formula and the controls and everything that makes Mario Mario. So, like, it got introduced with Mario 1, but Mario 3 kind of perfected everything. That's how I see it. Mario 1 introduced, but then Mario 3 fine-tuned, basically. Get under. Yes, boom. Sliding under Bowser there is always quite satisfying. I'm not always able to pull it off. But when I do, I kind of feel like a badass, not gonna lie. That's also nifty. You get that cute little animation of Mario stomping on the castle every time you beat a world in this particular version. And each world has its own little extra sort of display on the world map. You don't get to, it doesn't repeat too bad in terms of the overall layout and graphical style of the world map itself, which is also a nice touch. Not really sure why it would, considering it's trying to go for representing various worlds, but hey, I guess I'm gonna praise it anyway. Lol. Anyway, like I said, this is one of, or did I even say this? I can't remember anymore. Sometimes I commentate like a million miles per second, and I'm trying to like keep track of everything I say. But like, there's a gajillion different ports of this game. We know that Mario 1 is basically, you can find a version of Mario 1 on basically everything except your kitchen toaster. Nice, bruh. Nice. But, there was a port of this for Game Boy Advance, and for some reason, I recall the version I'm playing... Nice. I recall the version that I'm playing to be a little bit more graphically appealing than the Game Boy Advance one. I can't exactly remember why. I think the sprites might have just been a little bit weird, given the Game Boy Advance's aspect ratio being different from Game Boy Color. And obviously from, definitely also from NES, but for some reason, I, as a kid, was never in the mood to pick up the Game Boy Advance port. I just stuck with Game Boy Color because I liked it so much more. Plus, I don't know, since I never played the Game Boy Advance port, I'm not entirely sure what other features it has, if any, that this one offers, which again I will get to momentarily. I just kind of wanted to show off the beginning of the game and give you a sort of vibe of like dealing with these different kinds of levels, like a dungeon. We had a dungeon, here's the underwater, a cave. Basically dealing with these levels with a brand new perspective, the whole screen crunch goodness. As I stated before, I think it was a nice, it was worth it. It was worth sacrificing the extra screen space in order to be able to take a classic like 1985 Super Mario Bros. Around in your freaking pocket back in the day. Like, just like, signed me up. But, some people I can understand might not see this as the most playable version, and honestly, no, I wouldn't say it's the definitive one, but for what it's worth, what you gain and lose, it balances out in a pretty nifty package, in my opinion. Like everything you lose and gain kind of washes out. I wish there was a little bit of extra ambiance here on the world map screen, if I'm not mistaken, or if I'm not gonna lie to you or something like that. Pfft, words. Anyway, there's just kind of like this beeping sound showing you like, hey, you're about to select this level, but whatever. I guess I'm just gonna did you see how the screen readjusted after I tried to push it up? It like defied my will. Alright, let's try to not get clipped by another Cheep Cheep. There we go. Dodge that. How do we stand on Cheep Cheeps? I've heard across the internet multiple times that they have one of, if not the worst hitboxes in all of Super Mario history. What's your take on these? What's your take on these little guys? Personally, I don't mind them too much. They're not super annoying, but They do kind of clip you every now and then, so I can understand people's frustrations with them. But overall, I think they're a fine addition to the Mario enemy repertoire. In fact, my wife and I were in a GameStop not too long ago, and we acquired a cheap plush that we put in our collection, because why not? See, that was tricky. I almost missed this block entirely because of the freaking camera perspective. I'm like, there should be a power up there, where is it? But the fact is, it's there the whole time. You just might miss it. These elevators are extra fun, too, with this viewpoint. Basically, everything that you knew about Mario 1 gets a little bit turned on its head when you view it through a different lens, such as this. Let's try the fireball method this time. I'm feeling gutsy. Boom! Get wrecked, Bowser. That's what I'm talking about. And of course, the old classic, but our princess is in another castle, persists even in this version. Why wouldn't it? Anyway, that's the first couple worlds here of the normal vanilla experience that you get with Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. But if we end and go back to the screen here, the main screen, after the title, we see there's a challenge mode. I want to also show off this during this particular Pickup Playtest episode, because I think it adds a nice, unique little spin to the original 1985 Mario experience. If you're looking to kind of spice up the way you interact with the game, then challenge mode here in Super Mario Bros. Deluxe is for you. There's 3 different sort of missions that you can do with each of the levels. As you play them in the main game, you unlock the ability to play challenge mode with them. So as you can see, I have the first 8 here, ready to go. There's 3 missions with each of these. You can look for 5 red coins, you can look for a Yoshi egg, I believe, and you can also try to aim for a high score. That one is in particular kind of amusing to me, because I never really think of Mario as a high score type game. So to play it for a high score just basically flips the whole idea of the game on its head. It makes you think about it in a completely different way, which is kind of cool when you think about it, at least in my opinion. Anyway, let's go to 1-1 here. I'll show you what I mean by the collecting of the 5 red coins. So you have the HUD changes a little bit up there to show you how many coins you've gotten, and check it out. There it is, right there, sitting pretty. It was never there in the original. The original didn't have red coins, but here we are. Red coin. And it even comes with its own little sound effect. So yeah, to kind of put a fresh spin, if you will, on the whole experience that you get out of the original Mario Bros., then challenge mode definitely is for you. It is a nice little diversion from what you would normally experience from a game like this, a direct port, and instead sprinkles in a whole extra set of things for you to attempt to accomplish. Uh-oh, I missed one. Dun dun dun. Was the second one like in the underground? I'm not sure. Well, rest assured, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. I found it during a random recording that I had. Yeah, I missed 2. Like, there's no way. There's no way. In fact, let me just go ahead and end this and try it again. We're not gonna, like, I played this a while ago thinking, like, yeah, this is gonna be a good Pickup Playtest episode, and then here I am actually filming the episode, and I can't find all the coins anymore. Ain't that just fun? That's just the way the YouTube recording works, am I right? Practice all you want, but then you go to actually do the real deal, and you just embarrass yourself. Let's check out the underground, see if it's down here. It'd be really funny if I was getting trolled by the camera. Okay, well, we obviously know that if it's not down there, then it's somewhere else, because that basically takes you to the end of the level. I mean, unless you haven't played this game, the original Super Mario Bros. At all, unless you might not know that, in which case, please, I beg of you, play the original Mario Bros. Because it's an absolute classic, and frankly, I don't know what you're doing sitting here watching me play it if you haven't played it yourself yet. Please, by all means, in any way you can get your hands on it. The 1-up is still here, so the coin is not here. Come on, man. Where did it go? Not there. Oh, I remember. You gotta hit all of the coins out of here to... Yeah, I remember now. That's sneaky. But yeah, it rewards you for hitting every single one out of the block, as opposed to just one. I remember the 4th one now is also up here, yeah. See, I was kind of getting... When you think about it, I was kind of getting trolled by the camera angle. And then here's the 5th one. Hooray! You get a nice little victory chime, and you're good to go. So when you beat the level, it brings you to this extra screen that shows you, like, hey, here's the different things that you were able to accomplish. So you'll see here, it's like a results screen. Yeah, your results. You got coins 5, and you got the score of, like, whatever. A score of whatever I got, 2950. And looks like the score to shoot for this particular level is 32,000. And if you get 32,000 points, then you might get the other, you know, way to score one of the missions, if you will, of this particular mission / challenge mode, I believe they call it. Let's do, oh, I don't know, let's do the dungeon. Let's do World 1-4, see if we can find all the coins here. Scanning up and down. Ah, I already found one. Sneaky. Careful of the fire bar. Classic dungeon obstacle that I really don't want to mess with. Ooh, that one's like practically hugging the bar right there. Ooh, that one is too. Ooh. They're making you do a little extra maneuvering to make sure you grab these without trying to get hurt too bad. Where's the last one? Ooh, it's up on that, above Bowser, where that platform would be. And boink. Nice. That's funny. I never actually played a dungeon in challenge mode right now, like in a long time anyway. And not only does it have a nice graphical difference in the results screen here, but it doesn't have any sort of, sorry, but our princess is in another castle, like it would in the actual game. That's funny. I don't know if you have to... Oh, wow, I was so close to getting the score one for that, too. Let's do another dungeon one, too, just for kicks. Let's try 2-4. Also, look at that right there at the bottom of the screen. That total score bar looks like it continually fills up. I wonder if you get all of the main... these 8 worlds worth of score attacks beaten, like if that bar fills and you get an extra unlock or something. Because there are different things you can unlock in this game. There's a I think you can actually unlock the lost levels, and there's even like a You versus Boo racing mode that does not come with the game itself. You have to unlock them, I believe, but it's pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool extra modes. This game is filled to the brim with new, unique ways to experience the first Mario. That's basically what I would like to leave y'all with in terms of like what I think of this game. I think it is a fantastic way to experience this game if you have not yet. It's not the best, like I keep saying, but boy is it worth it in terms of giving you the quintessential Mario 1 experience with a nice perspective. Nice new splash of paint thrown on top. Nice! Might I also say, though, that the game occasionally eats your input. Oh, you got to see that miss screen because I did that, though. That's interesting. Leap! Yeah, real fun stuff, honestly. There's, speaking of stuff that gets unlocked, I don't know how to actually trigger the hunt for the Yoshi egg. Because I'm pretty sure that's the last of the challenge mode thingies. Challenge modes, for lack of a better way of putting it, is the hunt for the Yoshi egg. Oh no. Did I get the 3rd one last time and didn't this time? That'd be hilarious. I'll try one more time. Pay a little closer attention, TTrom. Commentate, but also, you know, make sure you're gluing your eyeballs to the screen at the same time. Lest you goof up. Should I go up or down? Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. That's right, because it's at the end of this path. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. I knew that was going to happen as soon as I jumped. No, now that I know where all of them are, I want to try to do this. Before I show y'all a few extra things from the main menu, and then we'll call it a video. Yes, there's even more I want to show you. Fun, right? Just a bevy of extras to sprinkle on top of your Super Mario Bros. 1 1985 style experience. Duck. Ooh, I ducked both the fire and the breath of Bowser. How do you like them apples? Woo! Get ducked. And grab it. Now let's just juke the Koopa King. And we're out of there. I've been having some pretty good luck with dodging him. Normally, I'm a pretty big dunce when it comes to trying to school King Koopa there, but I'm pulling it off in this video, which is okay by me. Let's see how close I was to getting the score they wanted. Ah, not too bad. Boop. The extra tunes that this game also has that the original did not have are also nice touches as well. I wonder if they too were composed by Koji Kondo. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu here. I have a couple extra things I want to show. Here's some screens like down access to here. We have records, album, and toy box. The records looks like literally just a way to look at the challenge mode screen, show your progress without actually having to go to the challenge mode, but also rankings like scores. Like, again, kind of treating the original Super Mario Bros. Like a score attack game, which I don't normally think of it as such, but if you want to play it with a different spin and be like, I want to get as many points as I can, then you can take a shot for the rankings at the top of the leaderboards, if you will. Here we are in the album. You gotta do certain things, certain tasks to sort of like unlock images and stuff. Here, we got a couple here. Nice. Look at Mario throwing up a peace sign. Looks like you can actually connect your Game Boy printer and print off the images as well, which is really cool. A fireworks show just for you. So chances are you unlock this image by triggering fireworks for the first time. You can also, if you're so inclined, basically write whatever message you want. Quite interesting, I must say. And you just kind of back out. This one is... Oh, here you go. Here's a one for getting a one-up mushroom for the first time. You stomped a Goomba. See, it's like it's kind of cool. Like, it's a digital flip book of like concept art and stuff. Ooh, here's a brand new one. I got a fourth of the Bowser blazed. Probably means like you blazed them with a fire flower, but it's pretty cool. The fact that something like this was even thought of to be included in a GBC game is a really nice touch. Here we have the toy box, which has some like extra imagery. Like here's different banners. I don't know if can you print these off too. It looks like you can. There's more text editing and stuff. Here's different... Oh, cool. There's like different logos and stuff to look at. So even more type of concept art. There's a calendar. Like, check this out. Let's, I always like when things are really old like this. I like messing and trying to like just bring it like up to the present day. So I am currently recording this in... Oh, 2030? No. That year hasn't even occurred yet. I'm filming this in the month of September of the year 2021. And not only that, but it is currently... Can I, like, do anything else? Can I, like, mark a date? Oh, I can. Look, I can mark a date. I'm actually recording this right now. I don't know when I'm going to upload, but I'm recording it on Tuesday the 7th. See right here. So I can actually enter, like, oh, I don't know, just like clear it all out and be like, I don't know, just write my name, TTrom. Because I'm recording it on this day, I don't know. And then it literally has a heart on it now, so then you go over and you can look at it and then change it. You see it's TTrom. You can actually mark it with, oh, that's cool, I didn't even know this. You can mark it with different things, like, oh, no, there's a smiley face. That's cute. Wow, that's nifty. Yeah, I'm learning things on the fly here. Last but not least, we have fortune telling, which ranges from like super unlucky to very, really, very extremely lucky things that I think can actually grant you 1-ups that you can use in the main game. But really all you do is you just pick a card and just see what the game gives you. Unlucky, but stomping on spikes leads to sore feet. Let's try to get a better one than that, right? Come on, literally, come on, game. Don't give me the same one twice. Hey, there we go. Very lucky. Words of the wise, cast fears aside. So it's, to me, it's kind of like opening a fortune cookie, basically, and just seeing what you get. And if you get the really extremely lucky ones, like I said, you actually get 1-ups that you can use in the game. Lucky. Trade high scores to set new goals. That might be encouraging you to, like, hey, play with a buddy. Beware of winds from the west. Oh, you know what? That might be a reference to the windy levels, like in World 6 and stuff, right? Where you have a little bit of extra momentum boost because you're dealing with wind. Anyway, that's more or less where I want to put the lid on this particular episode of Pickup Playtest. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this. This is one of the games from my childhood that I have a lot of fond memories of. Fantastic little version of 1985 Super Mario Bros. To carry around in your pocket wherever you go, because it's on Game Boy Color, so can't really argue with that, right? Anyway, before I go, this is my first episode of Pickup Playtest that's going to hit my YouTube channel post the arrival of the realization that I'm at over 150 subscribers now on this channel. Unbelievable, unfathomable, a whole bunch of other fancy words that I can think of. Just thanks so much. Holy guacamole. That's awesome. Really glad that there's people out there that enjoy the content that much. Not only that, but my Twitter fam is growing as well. Love all my peeps over there as well. If you want to join over there, you can drop me a follow. My Twitter handle is there on the left-hand side of the screen. It is at TTrom_actual. All right, until the next episode of Pickup Playtest, until the next video here in general here on the TTrom Plays Games YouTube channel, I've been your host, TTrom. Thanks so much, everybody, once again, for all the support. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have yourselves an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.